Good morning everyone, thanks for joining me. Let's see what sort of day it is outside. I'm Alan, I own a 45-foot narrowboat, have an interest in industrial heritage, transport and technology, and invite you to join me as I cruise, repair and maintain my boat and visit events and places of historic interest. Quite a nice one by the look of it. As promised, we have another beautiful day ahead of us. What could be better? Hello.
First trip out.
Same for me actually. Enjoy. I'm just getting ready to leave. It's blowing up a bit just now, but it's calm again. These maps show where I moored overnight and my direction of travel today. I need to bring in the fenders and then sort out the mooring lines. I've just done the front mooring line. Now to do this one. I think the wind is going to pin me against the towpath. I'll just go and push the boat out, literally. So I'm at the front of the boat, giving it a push. The boat that just passed me seems to be waiting for a boat to come through Bridge 26, which probably means I'll soon have a boat behind me. Make sure I've got everything. I always have a last check of the chains because I have gone off before and left one. Had to moor up and walk back for it. The other boater is still there. I hope he hasn't got stuck. I always have this fear when I move off again that I forgot to do something. But I think I'm okay on this occasion. I see there is a boat coming down now. I thought there was. I'm just going under Bridge 27 now. I had thought about stopping here, just doing a short hop and spending the day here, but I've decided against it. I'm going to go further on today. I'll be cruising for about an hour, a little bit more than an hour I should think. I'm looking forward to it. That sun is up there, bright as always. Hello! Lovely, isn't it? I've been just round the corner actually. I wasn't sure how busy it was going to be here yesterday. I'm going up into the Bridge 30s at the moment, and then I'll stop again. All the best. Enjoy the day. There are 4 boats along here. I think if they moor well, you can get 9 in altogether. Some may have already left this morning. Difficult to know, really. The wind is blowing up, I have to say. But again, such a beautiful day. Wouldn't it be nice if we had more days like this? It would really make a difference. One more boat after this one, then open canal. I'm just coming up to the winding hole at Elkington Bridge, and there is a boat turning. It's right across the canal, but it's not actually moving. It's very difficult to know what is going on. And the problem I have is it's difficult to moor up, to stop and render any assistance that might be needed. I think I can see movement inside the boat. I can't even tell at the moment which is the front of the boat and which is the back of the boat. I think the stern must be to my left. It is moving now. The boat is backing up. It's gone out of sight, so I don't know what to make of that. I think I might just carry on and go through. It looks to me as though, well, I can't see it, but I would imagine it's moored up. Just see the edge of it now. The boat's being held steady as I pass. I'll slow up a bit in a tick. Just passing the winding hole on my right hand side. Hello, you okay? Which way? You're going back that way? Oh, you're going that way?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. I just saw a boat not moving across the... Yeah.
Have you got anything behind you?
I haven't seen anything.
Nothing.
I can't, no. I haven't seen anything today. Hope you get it sorted. Difficult to render assistance. They are actually facing the wrong way. They're going to turn around and come back the way I'm travelling at the moment. It's one of those things, if they're new to boating, that they need to learn really. There's just nowhere to moor along here on this edge. It's not a long boat. I think they'll be all right. They'll get it sorted. Might take them a little while. But they're beginning to turn the boat. I did ask if they were okay, and they could have asked for assistance if they wanted it. You sometimes feel a little bit guilty. Oh, the boat's back to where it started from. Interesting exhaust arrangement on that boat. It was coming up through the roof, and the silencer was on top of the roof. don't think I've ever moored along here. I think with the trees at the back, they overhang. So it's not been a position I've chosen to stop at. You might have heard me say earlier that I'm going up into the bridge numbers in the 30s. My plan is to moor close to bridge 32 or 33. 33 I think it is. I don't think there's any mooring at 32. But it's closer to 33, say this side of 33 or the other side. Just depends what boats are up there when I arrive. Quite a lovely spot there. How many times have I come along here and spoken about the A14 that crosses the canal just ahead? Every time, I should say. And I always think to myself, I won't mention it again. But for those that don't know, the A14 connects to the M6 at the lower numbered end. So if you're heading westwards, to change number 1 on the M6 is the first one you'd come to. Going eastwards, it goes to the container port, whose name I have just forgotten. How inconvenient is that? Felixstowe. Hey! Yeah, Felixstowe. So the A14 is the route through to Felixstowe. It is Sunday, so it's not as busy as usual, but there are a few lorries coming over the bridge. I've said before also that this is called Painter's Bridge. People come here, moor their boat underneath the bridge, and they paint because it's fully sheltered. Being quite wide, it works well. I am surprised there aren't more boat movements today. There didn't seem to be many yesterday. A lot of people just come out for the weekend from their local mooring base, either from North Kilworth or from Crick or Yelvertoft where I moor. They just pop out for an overnighter. Having said there aren't more boats about, I've just seen one behind me. And there's a boat coming towards me as well. I'm just going under Bridge 30 and I've just espied a boat coming my way. I hope he's seeing me. I think he has, he's stopped. He was in the middle of the channel, as is usual. That's the way you cruise along a canal. Probably not expecting to see me. The bridge is blind from the way he was coming from. It's just backing up a little bit at the moment. There is another boat coming. Because you can't see, I think you might do best to wait a moment. They're this side of the A14, but you'll just have a few minutes wait, I think. Thank you. I'm pleased to say I think the boat behind me is the one that was turning at Bridge 28, where the winding hole is. It's certainly the same colour. Yes, I'm convinced that's it. I'm pleased about that. This is a spillway here. There's a big runoff just over there. I thought for a moment the boat behind had stopped. but it's come into view again now. This is always a bit of an awkward bend here. You can't see if anything's coming the other way. I have been sideswiped before on this bend, so I do take it reasonably easy. Still, I can't see any boats. That's quite unusual. I don't think I've ever come through here when there's been no boats here. There always seems to be at least one, sometimes two or three. The nice thing about having the sun behind you is that what's ahead of you is lit up. That makes for good photography, or videography, or cinematography, call it what you will. Do you want to come past? Trying to signal to see if they want to come past, but they seem to have stopped in the bridge hole. I'll carry on, I think. I always remember the first time I came through here. It was winter time and there was a very heavy frost and everything was white. It really was like a winter wonderland. I really enjoyed it. And I've often hoped to do that again. But I don't seem to get up here in the winter anymore. We've had some terrible winters, and in recent years I've been away, so haven't managed it. Bridge 32 is now ahead of me. If all goes to plan, I'll be mooring up very shortly. I can see something in the bridge hole. Probably a piece of wood or something. Can't tell what it is yet. It's okay, we're passing it without any difficulty. It's just a small piece of wood that's floating. So if I can, I'll moor up before Bridge 33. If I can't, I'll go beyond Bridge 33 and moor up. I do like it through here, this wooded landscape either side, particularly when the sun shines through. It is something rather special. I can't see any boats moored along here yet, which again is a little surprising. I'm hoping I can get the position I like just beyond the reeds. I didn't notice a boat there. I'm just going to go beyond the reeds and back up to them. That means no one can moor right behind me. Not that that's likely today. It's very windy up here. Maybe that's why there's no one here. I've just remembered this is where the wonky Armco is. I'm committed now. It's very, very wonky indeed. Juts out, scratches your boat. I'm going to jump off now. You can hear it scratching along the side. Makes a horrible noise. Oh no. I'll just go up a little bit more, I think. There's a boat coming the other way now. It's always difficult to moor up when there's a boat passing because it takes your boat one way, then it takes it back the other way. Hello. Bring my boat back. It is. Hi. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. And you? Lovely up here, isn't it? All the best. Enjoy your travels. I have got a thick fender I can put down, which might be helpful today. I'll be staying here today, so I'll just finish off the mooring and we'll chat a bit later. Here we have two boats passing. As I said when I was mooring up, it is rather windy here. I'm going to turn the engine off now and I'll show you what the Armco is like. It is very sort of jagged, and I have deployed my thicker fender, so hopefully that will help. So the edge along here is rather wavy. When you get down to where the boat is, it gets worse. This is the sort of thing that I worry about. I put my thicker fender there. That will loosen up, I think, in time. I've done quite a good knotting job up here. I'm not very good with knots, but I think I've done a reasonable job there. In fact, it doesn't actually look too bad along here. This is why I came a little bit further forward than I really wanted to. So there she be. You have the feeling you're up high here, but obviously you're not. You can't possibly be higher on this sort of canal than you were miles back. But it's windier. And I think because it's windier, you just have that impression that you're up high. It is weird how perspectives change on a canal. Sometimes you think you're going uphill, sometimes you think you're going downhill. Looking through the bridge there, I can see two boats moored. Nice to know there is some company close by. What a glorious spot, eh? I must remember to clean this window. This is the one I forgot to do yesterday. Look what I've got. Cheese-topped rolls. I did a piece to camera yesterday when I had lunch, and I was having a sandwich then. It's just a boat coming by at the moment called Albion. I had a sandwich yesterday and I explained that I was finishing off a loaf of bread that I'd bought earlier in the week, and that I did have some cheese top rolls with me and I'd be eating them from today onwards. But when I looked, I couldn't find the recording. I just couldn't have hit the record button. I was surprised when I realised my lunchtime chat hadn't been recorded. Not only surprised, shocked of course, as I was explaining why I was eating a sandwich and not a cheese top roll. But today, here it is, a cheese top roll, which I'm going to look forward to. Take my first bite now. That is very fresh, I have to say. There have been a few boat movements since I moored up. I can see one coming towards me now. I thought there might have been one coming the other way as well, but it's walkers on the other side of the canal. Oh, a boat called Yelvertoft.
Hi there.
Hi, I'm more at Yelvertoft.
Sorry?
I'm more at Yelvertoft. The sun is up there. I can feel warmth in the sun, even though there's quite a breeze. Hello.
Still a bit of warmth, isn't there?
Yes, it's windy up here though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say up here, I always feel that we're up high when I come up here. Here we can't be. These maps show my final destination today. I've decided to put the canopy up as I'm going to be laying over tomorrow. So as I'm going to stop here for tonight and the following night, although no rain is expected, I would rather have the canopy in position. And what I tend to do, I leave the canal side off. So have a big open area, and it can be very pleasant. So that's what I'm about to do. I always start by undoing these straps that I put on. This is a shoelace here. Not sure they're really necessary, but it's what I've always done. The next thing I have to do is to put this hoop up. Oops. The next part of the operation is to get this out, slot these into here, using these, and then pull this up. Hope for the best. It's looking good at the moment inside here. This clips on here, and I clip it from the outside. Once the canopy is up like this, I then just put this side piece on and leave the other one off. I think this is the side that I need, I hope. I'm nearly there now. And that's pretty much it. So that's how it's done. Easy, isn't it? I'll drop this side down now, and that's it for the day. Put these clips on here. And that's it. Job done. Many thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I lay over tomorrow and cruise the next day. Until then, look after yourselves, your friends and families. Take the utmost care in whatever you're doing. Bye for now. Take care, everyone.